Since 2006, Chevrolet Cobalt drivers had been experiencing deadly accidents where vehicles suddenly lost control. While these appeared to be normal crashes at first, investigators noticed a strange detail. The ignition switches of the crashed cars were always in the off position. It was clear that drivers who had died or been seriously injured couldn't have turned off the ignition themselves during the accident. When this anomaly was discovered, the Chevrolet Cobalt underwent testing. During the tests, the engine RPM dropped suddenly from 2000 to 0. Upon inspecting the ignition switch, officials found that it could easily slip into the off position on its own. The switch was turning far too easily, which shouldn't have been the case. Investigators looking into the ignition mechanism realized the problem was with the spring-loaded pin that kept the key in its position. The pin was shorter than it should have been, making it insufficient to hold the key in place. This defect caused the ignition to turn off during driving. When the ignition switched off, all electronic systems in the vehicle shut down. Power steering became inoperable, making it nearly impossible to steer the car. The brakes, airbags, and active driver assistance systems also stopped functioning, turning the vehicle into a death trap. This 57-cent part caused the deaths of hundreds of people. General Motors had to pay $550 million in compensation for 124 lawsuits. Realizing the severity of the issue, GM recalled 30 million vehicles sold between 2006 and 2014. The problem was fixed by replacing the pin in the ignition mechanism with one that was 2 millimeters longer. Recalling these vehicles cost General Motors $1.3 billion.